Hello, today we're in the village of Belford in Northumberland. This is halfway between Alnwick and Bamburgh, and it's not far from the A1, and it's about 4 kilometres inland, not far from Holy Island of Lindisfarne. And here we are having a look at the Parish Church of St Mary's in Belford, which is access through this alleyway between the pub and the high street. And it's a very, very pretty church. It was a nice, cold, crisp winter day when we had a look at it. See the absolutely gorgeous windows with the stained glass motifs. And there was originally a church here in the 12th century, but we'll show you exactly the site. And today's church has largely been redesigned by the Newcastle architect John Dobson between 1826 and 1829. And we go through the entrance into the tower. And the stairs leading up to the tower, as we can see, and the big shields. And we'll have a look there shortly, I think. But let's go and have a look at the main church. Obviously some modern day advances with their credit card and some new doors by the looks of it. And here we see a big Norman arch. And apparently there was a new ceiling constructed here in 1975. As we can see by the addition above of the floor. And the stained glass motifs are very clear in the sunlight. And here we have an interesting font and font cover. And really shows off the wood and stone within. Absolutely gorgeous chancel, and they're looking up down the nave. Quite tall, you can see by the ceiling, obviously would have probably been arched. And there we have a nice icon at the back below the window. Our monuments to past people who helped with the church. Anything is unknown, but it was believed to be about the 1820s when it was brought here. And a lot of the windows and monuments are memorials to the Atkinson Clark family. Remembrance as oak casket was presented in 1917 by a person in the United Kingdom in memory of his mother, who was born in Belford in 1810. And there we look out into the pretty. That arch is stunning. The Norman arch. It was turned into a meeting room in 1965. That's why it's all sort of has a wall to it now, and the organ's always been there, although it has been taken out and refurbished now and again. And there's a bit of remembrance again, donated by an American family. Sun's shining there. The organ does stand out a little bit when you come up towards there. Chance to look back down the nave. Cast of Dr. Bias, cast by Kathleen Padbury. Her other work includes the figure of St. Aidan on Holy Island, which we saw previously. Lord's Prayer. And underneath the gallery, we see it's pretty plain, pretty simple additions. The usual, probably the messy churches, which are used for the children. Interesting to see the stone on this side, and the windows, unlike the other side, which is pretty much whitewashed. So it's a bit of a difference in parts. And if you go back to the doors and see the heraldry there, let's head up the stairs and have a look in the gallery. Obviously has a disturbable chairlift installed for people to access. Some notices there. Messy player. And we're in a quite nice meeting room. Interesting to have pictures on the walls of the history of Belford and the church itself. Toilets there. Nice place to have a cup of coffee and that. And we'll look through. We can have a look at the organ over the other side there. A bit better. Let's see if we can get to have a look at this organ a bit better as well. A closer look. Well, this is obviously the doorway. Unfortunately, it's locked. Never mind. But you can see out and have a little bit of a better view. Looks really, really nice up there in the gallery there. And the organ does look nice. And it was installed here in 1906, funnily enough, the organ. Built by Black and Howard in Newcastle at one time. And there's another bit of stained glass in memoriam from school children in the area as we go back down the stairs into the entranceway. All the Bibles there, books of prayer. And back outside into the graveyard and Belford itself and the high street up there. So hope you liked, enjoyed, and please like and subscribe and continue to watch. Bye for now.